Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and today I'm going to be doing your tarot love check-in. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, you're meant to get that message at that point in time. As usual, I'm going to take a look at your energy, your counterpart energy, your love interest, your partner, whoever you're thinking about, and the energy of your connection. I'm going to do the main reading with the beautiful Thelema deck. I'm going to pull some clarifiers from the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm going to pull an oracle card in the end from the Enchanted Map deck with some advice. Okay, let's get started right away. If this speaks to you, if you recognize yourself in this story, Aquarius, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You can leave me a comment on what you like specifically, what you would like to be, what else would you like to see in my readings. Please feel free. I always appreciate your feedback, guys. And of course, thank you for those who are staying with me, for my loyal subscribers. And yes, and if you're interested in a personal reading or a coaching session, do not hesitate to contact me via email address. And also in the description box, you will see some information about the services I provide for coaching, for tarot readings. And by the way, if you're checking this reading because you're Aquarius Sun, you may as well check out your other placements, your Moon, Rising, Venus. This time, this month of July, when I'm recording this, is actually been very interesting months with a lot of transformations and a lot of kind of like finding ourselves. Yeah, which we can clearly see in the reading as well. Okay, so the the energy of the reading, Six of Swords, coming to the arriving at the calmer waters, safe harbor, finding our way. Yeah, it's very symbolic. Let me just pull some clarifiers right away. It's an interesting reading, but it's a good one. So for your energy, Aquarius, you've got the Empress, the Fool, and Eight of Cups. Two major arcanas. Wow. Please clarify the Empress for Aquarius. Please clarify the Fool for Aquarius. Please clarify Eight of Cups. I'll try not to keep this reading too long. Sometimes I get carried away. If you have additional questions, you can also ask them in the comments if you wish. Right, so the Empress is clarified by Six of Wands, and I love it in this deck because the Six of Wands is the actual kind of like, you know, this girl is in the spotlight and stage, and it correlates with the Empress energy very much. So this is the time for you to shine. That's what I'm getting here, Aquarius. Gender doesn't matter in this case, so please disregard that. This is the energy of the Empress that you're stepping into, or you're in it, and it's time to share it with the world. The wisdom, the nurturing, the empathy, and the ability to create comfort and abundance around you and to shine with it. So it's something special that other people would get inspired by, so you need to share this knowledge with others, even if it's through sharing your own story, right? Like so many of us learn through social media today. We have so many influencers. Why wouldn't you be one of them? Or if you're already doing it but doubt yourself a little bit in this area, this is a confirmation. Please keep going. This is important. You know, people are noticing you, are paying attention, and they are getting impacted by your profile and, you know, kind of like your opinions and whatever applies to you in this situation. Take it how it resonates. Then we've got the Fool with Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so basically time to get out of loneliness and the victim mentality, sort of. It may be very tricky sometimes to do that, to make that leap of faith when the reality could be gloomy. It could be in just some particular aspect of our life where we just feel like, you know, the luck is not on our side, or some bad events keep happening. But sometimes they are happening, to point us to the right direction, to kind of get us into the right direction if we were going off our best timeline. And sometimes it's the best way to learn too. And I know it sounds easy to say, but trust me, I've had that experience myself so many times. And finally, we have Eight of Cups, clarified by Death in Reverse in reverse. It's death in this deck. I like to call it death and reverse, which is true because death is about transformation. Some kind of old thinking patterns. By the way, notice the moon. The full moon is still to come. So it's a sign for you, for some of you at least, to pay attention to the full moon and what's going to be happening in your life around the time. It's timeless. I don't remember when the date is exactly, but it doesn't matter because it's timeless reading anyway. So it's the next full moon. You can look it up. Pay attention to what is happening around you, what kind of events and people come into your space at this time, and any opportunities for transformation that you see. It's going to be very important not to lose sight of that. And this is more about walking away from old behavior, lifestyle, mindset, you know, anything that wasn't serving you, that didn't bring happiness, wasn't useful for you in some shape or form. For a person who've got Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, and Strength, how beautiful is that? Let's clarify Knight of Cups. Oof, that was quick. Wow, I love it. Please clarify Two of Cups. Too many. Please clarify. Okay, thank you. Wow, Moon again. Please clarify the Strength card. In mind that in Strength we have Leo, and we're going into the Leo season. I don't know when you're going to be checking this out, but if you are, you know, checking it out July, August, then it's a synchronicity for you. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. It's in reverse. So your person has got Knight of Cups clarified by Six of Cups and Three of Pentacles. So it's kind of like almost perfect combination of true, you know, soulmate love, and where 1 + 1 does not equal 2, it's 3. And yeah, I know I'm paraphrasing a little bit Three of Pentacles, because Three of Pentacles is actually collaboration with, like, between two people and the divine energy. So there are actually 3 energies. But it still applies, because in the physical, you know, we don't necessarily understand what it means, the divine energy. We still see 2 people working together, but it's definitely something special that they can create when they collaborate. In this deck, it's a little bit more playful and kind of like about children playing, but we know Three of Pentacles is about that special partnership, right? It's about co-creating something special. And yeah, it looks like, and I mean, why I mentioned soulmates, because of Six of Cups here and the Knight of Cups. So your person's definitely feeling this very deep, very special connection with you. Like they've known you all their life. Maybe, of course, this is nostalgic from old times, take it how it resonates, but I'm getting very strong energy of this kind of very strong soul connection. And being so much in sync and kind of like on point with each other that this creativity kind of is flying around you. You don't have to think too hard about coming up with some ideas. They just come to you and you're like, okay, yeah, this all sounds good. We probably should do something about it. Not just talk, but actually do something with it. Then we have Two of Cups in the center, clarified by the moon. Another card of soulmates and true love, and you know, the dolphins. Doesn't require any comments, doesn't it? Clarified by the moon. So again, to me, it's another synchronicity about full moon. So the next full moon, there will be some clarity coming up about this, what this love means, or how it um, how it is implemented in your lives, how it manifests itself. There's the word. You know, what does it really mean? Yeah, so I'm getting here, it's for your person to understand how to recognize true love or this soulmate connection or twin flame connection, you know, depending on where you are, where you think you are in your situation. So it's not easy to say, like, if somebody asks you in the street, like, is that true love, what you have right now? How would you tell? How would you explain to somebody on a very factual, specific information? So your person is getting some confirmations and some signs of how to tell that this is really true love. And the strength is clarified by 3 of Cups in reverse and 4 of Cups in reverse. Yes, I'm getting here that there's been some additional energy either in their space or in yours, like additional person that was challenging your connection. It could be another partner, an ex, it could be a child, could be brother, sister, parent, could be even a friend. But with the strengths, they found the strengths to kind of not take it personally, not take it seriously, that was just a temporary glitch and you guys can work through anything and everything. Now, for the connection, we've got 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. It's a little bit more bleak even in the colors, but let's take a look with some clarifiers. 9 of Wands, please clarify 9 of Wands. Sorry about that. Please clarify 2 of Swords. Another strength card. Please clarify 4 of Swords. Wow. Okay. So, 9 of Wands clarified by 5 of Wands and Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you can see, and this 9 of Wands actually very different from the classic 9 of Wands. I love this card. It shows that this person is actually looking at this new life appearing and is kind of taking care of it and, you know, being attentive to it and enjoying the sight. I love it. It's like new life being born. Usually it's about being guarded, still keeping some, you know, a little bit like being closed off. But in this case, I take it as a very positive card, and I pay attention to this one wand that's kind of turning green or greenery growing around it. It's a favorable habitat. And with these cards in reverse, so Ace of Wands is less about, so you both are recognizing that the immediate passion is great, but it's not what's key in this connection. That it takes you know, and other people cannot tell us. The 5 of Wands is a lot about interference of other people. Other people cannot classify your relationship somehow, or cannot interpret what's going on in your relationship. It's for each of you individually to see it for yourself, to see this process and to appreciate it in your own way. Then we have 2 of Swords clarified by the strengths. Yeah, and another card was the moon in it. It doesn't always have a moon, like in different decks, it usually doesn't. This card does, again, reference to the next full moon, to me very clearly. But yeah, this is for you two to find strengths, to listen to your inner voice, and the moon is about, again, it's about intuition, it's about our inner discernment, to make further decisions, not to pay attention to. So maybe in your case, there are some external circumstances that are making it difficult for you to stay in your relationship or for it to be understood by other people. But you're guided to find strengths to work through this using your inner voice and your intuition. Even in terms of what specifically to do in this situation. Not just about like, yeah, it'll pass. No, but what do you do with it, right? It's not like it cannot bother you at all, or it's not like it cannot prevent you from spending time with certain people or doing certain things, right? It's still a change. So listen to yourself. 4 of Swords. clarified by the Tower and Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so we spoke a little bit about moments of distraction, or some painful moments that are bringing in transformation. This is again speaking about that, and it's asking you to meditate, to pray, to give yourself, and this is relevant for both of you. So it's about spending time on your own, each of you, to to get some of that experience, to be able to see this Tower experience will help you transform, will help you learn new lessons, understand something, will help you be better at giving and receiving, which was which is one of the key parts of a successful relationship. Be able to receive love and to give love, both of those things. And it may sound like it's very easy to receive love, but trust me, most people are not very good at it by default. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull an oracle card, some advice for your Aquarius. It was too many. Let's try again. Education, 35. Yeah, we actually talked a lot about transformation and learning new stuff, right? So it doesn't really surprise me. It's cool that she's reading a book, but there is this magical person kind of flying out of the book. So yeah, it's some magical stuff here. Sacred knowledge. Let me read what the book says for education. I don't get it very often, I don't know why. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. And mind that this last point I was making about prayer meditation, that might work for you as a teaching experience as well, as a learning experience. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all: I don't know yet. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this has been useful for you. Thanks very much for staying with me, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.